that tip out. I've just finished forging the bar, the spring. I've put a handle on it, which is probably about 13-14 inches long, and I've put a 20mm curve into the blade. And traditionally, Japanese would forge that curve as they quench the blade, and it's called a sori, and the blade would bend down as they quenched it, and then it would come back up again and give it that curve. But I ain't doing that with this steel because it will crack. So I've formed like a 20-degree curve into the blade, and I'm not going to do any more forging work on that. I'm probably struggling a bit with this forge because it ain't quite long enough, and I'm having to just kind of heat sections of the blade and do it that way. I'd need a longer forge ideally that I could get the whole blade in. It might be a problem this when I come to temper and quench and everything, because my forge isn't long enough, but we'll sort that when I get to it. So I'm now going to form the blade by grinding. metal loss, grinding, shaping, and see what I can do. First sword I've ever made. Quite heavy at the moment. This is 8mm thick, this leaf spring. So I'm going to reduce it probably to about 7mm at the back, tapering down to 3mm at the front. Anyway, we'll see how we go on. I ended up doing a lot more forging, shaping the blade, and it's just about coming together now. I've just got to straighten the handle out. I think that'll do it. Yeah, I think that is it. That's it, I'm done. I will do some grinding now. So at the moment I'm just filing out the bevels on this here sword and this here katana, and we've got a nice shape to it. Just started filing in the bevels. I took a lot of the meat off it with the belt grinder because it's tough stuff, this steel. You can see there I've just drawn a line down there for the spine. So I'm trying to find that bevel into the spine, file that bevel into the spine, and I'm going to taper the spine in at the top, and that'll just be a full bevel. And I'm taking it down to about 1mm on the edge all the way down. Hopefully that'll be thick enough so it doesn't warp like crazy when I come to heat treat it. But so far it's not bad when you consider what I started with. Apparently off a DAF, 20-ton DAF truck, DAF. So that's what we've got out of it. Well, I reckon it's going to honestly take me probably a whole day on a file on this, just getting this right. Then when I've done with the file, I'll be on with the grades of paper to take the scratches out that the file's made, and then we'll be on to heat treating. So what I'll do is, guys, I'll come back when I've got that ground, and when I've got it sanded up, and when I've got the bevel formed, I'll come back and I'll show you what happens when I heat treat it. Hopefully it won't bend. See you later.